Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm new to YouTube. I want to make a channel. Just motivating people to become their better self, attack life, adapt. The name of this channel, adapt at all costs. The reason why I name it that because you know I was always told by my dad that he didn't worry about me when I was younger because I could adapt to my environments, my situations, and I just took that mentality along with my personal development and growth throughout my journey in life, and just that's became my motto: adapt at all costs. So this channel is gonna be, a mixture of fitness and just my life experience, empowering other people from all over to just become their best version and get the best out of life, man. I know 2020 has been a unique year, but this has been one of the best years of my life because I chose to go through it with a different mindset and attack all angles, whether it was fitness, my job, building a business, building healthy relationships. I just chose to attack it head on, and from me doing that in time of adversity, I've been going a lot, man. So I'm done with the talking. Right now, I'm about to get in 100 burpees. Uh, so far, I got implanted in mind 102 pump burpees, but I might mix it up. I might do different burpees in sets of 25s to get to 100, but we'll we will see. So yeah, let's get it in. Let's go. Put on a little dang dash. Listen to some positivity while I'm working out.
So
Let's get
when they
it.
started to come out with you and doing massages, I mean, it was something that they said were very restricted. So I started to talk about what I used to do with my homeboy. Coach Daniel, like, I don't know Daniel, and they were like, blackface boy was like, I think you talking about me, and
See that good.
like a lot of people guided me when I was younger in the street.
Make sure y'all can see me do the burpees. That was one part.
But in those moments, we didn't know that they were legendary. And he kind of said and did things that told me how to survive in extreme environments. And then also I was able to apply it now. And like when things were questioned, like my honor, I would always go back to was the guy that raised me. Be all right with what I'm doing.
They said, do you question your honor? What do you mean question your honor?
Like if let's say someone offered me a bag of money to do something that I traditionally wouldn't do, but it'd be like I need to do it for more money. I'd be like, you do that, laugh at me, you know, because I know he was somewhere, I hadn't seen him about me. But then he came around, it was the same Daniel,
Six.
he was still up, still had a point of view. And I was shooting a scene, and he was giving advice to the person shooting the scene.
Seven.
Don't come and stop that, man. That's just the only something to, by the way.
Eight.
So, anyway, so I put him in the movie. I was going to do the movie. He was so good at it. Like, literally, when he did his scenes, people quit on the set. Because they were so scared, because he's so authentic, and we were able to pull from our actual experiences with people around us, and the aggression of the people around us,
Right.
but still have, we had the intelligence not to do what everyone was doing. We had choices to survive. But usually there's a paper bag of money that makes you do something that's against that honor code, and that's the thing that gets you jammed up.
Compromise yourself.
Yeah, and
It's
the
12.
thing he taught me was don't ever compromise, and it's not just him, he walks around with hope.
Right.
And that's what Harlem dudes do.
Now let me ask you, you talk about Harlem a lot,
I'm from Harlem.
13.
From a long time. How did you meet up with Jay-Z? He was from Brooklyn, because you guys,
Parkett.
attack.
You really still curious about the
What's
story? You don't know the story?
No, I want you to tell the story.
Let me ask you.
No, this is not, you're not asking that. You're asking you. He don't want to know.
Can I ask you a question? Have you never asked this question to me before?
I
About Jay-Z?
have, but I was on a smaller scale. It wasn't as big as the
So let me ask you a question. Do you think everyone?
I don't think everybody knows that answer.
Do you know?
Yeah. No, you tell us the answer how you said. No, it's different because
16.
It's a home queen thing, like home queens don't get along.
Let me ask you a question. Okay, but let's be men, right? If somebody asks you the same question 25 times, maybe 2,500 times,
17.
you still want to talk about the same thing? Yes or no?
No.
So that's just me being human. So I don't care what platform. I'm sick of talking. Let's talk about something else.
18.
I know, but I want to talk about something else. I'm sick of that question. I just told you. Next question. No more Jay-Z questions to answer.
But I want to talk about you say your OGs, you talk about your counselors, right? I
19.
always wondered who was your counselor, like when you would screen one of the executives, like were those the guys you would go to and say, yo, was I wrong for that?
I would never spoke.
Yeah.
They weren't in my life at all. But I had my crew and I had the people. See, the reason why I was screaming is because it would be for me not putting my hand on it. See, the way I was taught, when you put up money and someone doesn't do what you say or they owe you money, if you don't put your hands on it, then you can't be outside and you have to be examined. So the yelling and the snapping and laughing was
22.
supposed to hurt me. But instead, I was also taught a smarter way to get it. And that's one of the things that game was taught. So, like, it'll be the people that be around and they would be straight, real tough. But I could just snap them. We would snap
23.
and instead of me having to kill him with guns, I killed him with jokes. And Daniel's a funny dude. You know, but when it came down to it, the knuckle game was proper. You know, in my eyes, I'm not gonna
24.
you know, I'm gonna go out for what I believe in. But I'd rather laugh at you than shoot you. I'd rather make a movie. I'd rather talk to you disrespectfully than have to punch you in your mouth if disrespecting me. That's what I was taught. So that's what I was able to do.
25.
Instead of going to get my gun, I was able to use my logic. And it's like math. Everything is simple math. You ask me a question 25 times, just so you want that everyone else to know. I'm
26.
Answer that question. So I want to talk about another man. I want to talk about other men. You know what I mean? If I men don't want to talk about other men, it bugs me out. Why are men so curious about other men? I'm never worried about other men that much.
27.
Especially as a woman. Why are men so worried about other men and how much money they got and what's other men? Why?
Well, I think part of it is social media. You know, it has.
What's that got to do with it?
No, we put up a picture like
So you make money
David
from it.
Dasher's hair, and a bunch of people.
28.
Ask for this, and it
So
is
it's
true.
a money thing.
It is true that people ask the same questions because some people might not have heard the answer. But one person-
Everybody heard this answer.
Well, I won't say they're not. I won't say
Everybody
they're
knows my history with Jay.
Everybody.
I already said, listen, let me just say something. Y'all saw my other interview. I already told you. The reason why I want to talk about that, man, you got one of them handsome right now. I told you why. Because look at the guys right here. I told you why. Get off of that man. Hold on, you asked that man. Y'all never asked that him, there ain't no question
Oh, no,
about
we
it.
did.
What do you
30.
answer?
I think that was 30.
You know, I still don't talk about those days. That was 15 years ago.
Nah, I
That's
still-
still
She wasn't.
No, I agree
The
with
reason
that.
why, listen, if y'all still making money
Mistakes.
off of old substance, then how are you gonna grow?
No, I agree with that, but
We still talking about Jay. I haven't even seen Jay but 2 times in 15 years.
But this is my thing, that you did have something
31.
in the conversation when you said you wanted to talk about Desiree.
I didn't bring up nothing. I ain't say name. I said, look, you still bringing it up. You got the hat on. I told you I don't want to talk about it. So I don't want to talk about it no more.
32.
You don't understand what's out there. People go to jail. People get killed for this kind of stuff. I don't play these ghetto games.
But you want
I don't do this bubblegum. I told you. Once it has certain friends, we don't even talk about them no more where I'm from.
33.
So you on the camera keep talking about this thing. I don't know what's going on over here. You got the hat on. You asked them. You calling out names. You call them. Don't
Okay,
do
so
this
you
to
talked
that.
about it, so you were talking
Yeah,
about
move
other
on.
things.
You did talk about, you know, I would say you were the bad guy. But that was your job. Now, the reason I'm
Nah, I
asking.
wasn't the bad guy. I was the good guy. I'm the
34.
bad guy to the bad people.
Right.
I'm the good guy to the good guy. Trust me. I'm always gonna be a bad guy to somebody. Listen. If let me ask you a question. If I beat the shit out of you and you don't do you did something bad, but in your mind, you what?
35.
If I did something bad, no.
Yeah. To that person that got his ass whipped, I am a bad.
The person that got his ass with it, but
That's what I'm saying. So hold on. So I'm walking around whipping ass. Somebody gonna say I'm a bad guy.
Right, absolutely.
Pause.
36.
You know what I'm saying? I started to say, sweat mentality. That's sweat mentality. I didn't say good game. You know. But anyway, so I'm saying, I'm gonna be a bad guy. All
37.
the guys like Batman, they said he was a bad guy with a superhero. everything that fight, they said Jesus was a bad guy. Right or wrong? Like, what do you get, right? It's a joke about me saying, right?
38.
What do you get when you have a dinner with a bunch of people that you're guiding and taking care of? What? Hung up on the door. Because that's what they did to Jesus. So you've seen men violate God. So all men will violate everybody. Here's a question I have. How come
39.
we women at the Last Supper?
I don't know. Wow.
Because that's the questions I do.
Maybe they was in the kitchen cooking.
Nah, because I don't know who was going. Bottom line is, that's why you got violated. You ain't got no women around watching your back. You're getting violated.
40.
The Bible is 3,000 pages about stories about men violating God. So that's just me saying men are always going to violate other men. So I try to keep my circle tight and keep more women around. I don't like this.
41.
Worried about the bullshit.
There's also a lot of stories in the Bible.
I'm talking about the picture. Don't matter. I'm talking about the Last Supper. If I'm Jesus and I'm giving jewels and all that, I'm gonna have some girls. There ain't gonna be some.
You feel like women are more testosterone?
100. Women have estrogen.
42.
Testosterone. See, estrogen, testosterone. Men should always want to be number one. A man should always want to be, and he has nuts. His job is to go make women pregnant and to go take care of his woman, to go eat, to be the champion. But he's supposed to be number one. Like me, if I speak to him, no matter what, he knows he can have this fight. He knows he can have it. In Harlem, we always think we supposed to think that. But that's what real men think. You know, and that's what testosterone brings.
44.
That's why you can't hire a bunch of men, they're gonna resent you. You know what you get when you give a bunch of men stuff? They resent you for that. They want to kill you because they want to be the boss. If a man doesn't want to be the boss, then he's not a real man. Every real
45.
man wants to be a boss. Who do the girls like? The boss. So everyone that has girlfriends, they're gonna keep their girls away from the boss. Because she's the most appealing, right?
Is that one of the reasons you've had a lot of problems with
I don't know.
boss?
I've always been the boss. I don't know. Those are not problems to me when men don't want to be around.
46.
I run into the women other places. It's like, you know, like when a woman talks bad, when a man talks bad about another dude in front of a woman, that's because he's afraid that the woman likes the other dude. So the more men
47.
or men talk about me to their women, the more the women come to me. I love it. So to me, that's the good guy. It's all about respect.
Let's get it in.
Good guy.
Ain't no stopping.
That's what I'm saying. I've never been the bad guy. No, I'm always.
48.
If you at war, you're the bad guy that people fighting. Whoever looks at me as a bad guy, they're on the wrong end. They're on the wrong team. If you're not honorable, if you don't play things fair, yeah, you better watch them.
49.
Because I'm protecting you. You see what I do when I got the platform. I give it the platform to my friends, and I always have. While I haven't been around, a lot of people got fat. All my friends are starving, or the people that I left out there.
50.
Everyone's starving, a couple of people are fat. We're taking it back so everybody can eat. Movies, radio, books, everything. Fashion, everything. And when we have it,
51.
we're gonna have a boss. Everyone's gonna be a boss. Period.
Are there times in business you feel like you haven't been honorable enough?
Never.
That you can, I mean, people do make mistakes.
I've never not been honorable in business. Y'all keep telling me, every time I hear me not being honorable in business, it's from a radio show where men talk about men. It's never been from that man telling me in my face he has an issue.
Yo.
It's not a claim. It's never been
Dang,
social
that's my
media.
favorite, man.
How can a man say social media with a straight face? Men
A
don't
lot of
listen
people
to
talk
social
trash
media.
about it, but
No, men don't listen to social media.
That's my
Real
man's in
men
them.
listen to a rumor. Let me ask you a question. Real calm. Does a real man listen to what another man
53.
says about another man? Yes or no?
I mean, you can listen. It's up to you to take it
It's
in.
right there. So you got no questions to ask me. I don't give a
But this is the radio business.
I don't give a fuck about the radio business.
54.
I don't give a fuck about nothing. You don't want to watch something. You never want to do that. That's not what you supposed to do. But what I'm saying is this.
I just think usually it's over money that people
No, it don't be over no money. If it was over money, how much money? What's money?
55.
It's all relative. Yeah.
I mean, it's all relative, but
Is
sometimes
$100,000 money?
it's money.
Not to me.
But you can't do it.
Not to me.
It is money.
It's not to me. It's relative. I can't just put $100,000. My bill go way more than $100,000.
I forget all that money talk.
I'm asking you a question. I'm trying to
56.
put a point here so you can have a clarity of what you're worried about.
So you're saying it's all
I'm telling you.
relative based on who you are, what money. Because $100,000.
Now, that's not what I asked you. I asked you, is $100,000 not to me? It's relative. So let me ask you a question. Would you disrespect me for $100,000? It's not
57.
worth disrespect. It's not worth going to take your friend to court. It's not worth going to a radio station and talking about business. What's worth that kind? What's worth a real man talking about his business on the radio between another man? What's worth? Let me ask you.
58.
Radio. How much money?
No. I don't need the money.
Exactly. So when a man comes on the radio and talks about money and don't talk about me, I know that's not the issue. If you was really about money, you call me. He called you. I mean, he know I'm not listening to you. I'm listening to you. Ask me about questions.
59.
A real man don't answer those questions. A real man don't answer.
Well, let's talk about you. You feel like you get your props as a low
I don't care.
I
take my props.
60.
Props, I can't.
Give me 1 second.
I'm not a mogul. I'm a tycoon. I sell oil. Don't disrespect me and say I do everything everybody else does. And I put up my own money. All these so-called moguls y'all talking about, you name one of them that put their own dough. You a boss, you're only the boss if you put up your own money. If you don't put up your own money, I don't care how much somebody gives you, you're nothing but a supervisor. It's not yours. So how much money can you get paid to not? There's no money in this world for someone to pay me so they can call me, so I can call them a boss. That's like calling somebody daddy. How can a man call another man, oh, that's my boss? You don't do that.
I mean, everybody at some point has to have a boss, right?
No, not at all. Oh, okay. Put it like this.
Because you're somebody's boss.
No, I'm not somebody. When I was in the street, someone wasn't your boss. They gave you an opportunity.
Okay.
They gave you some work. You go make it, and then you bring it back, and you go buy your own work, do whatever you want. It's called design.
So why this can't be all work? This corporate America, we could be
You don't own it.
But
I'm telling you, no, I'm telling you why. I'm telling you why. Question, let me ask you a question. Can you give it to your son?
61.
She got this company. I have some problems with the kid.
How?
No, because I own shares in this company.
You bought it?
Yes.
But what I'm saying is, can your
62.
son, is this yours to give the whole company to you? I'm asking. Exactly. Wait, stop. Listen. That's not my question. If your son needs a job here, can you give it to him? No. If your son needs to get some money out the bank from here, cash flow, can you get it?
No.
All right. You don't own it.
But I can take
Stop.
the money from here and invest in
No,
myself.
it's not yours. I'm not gonna fight for something I don't own. Men don't do that. I don't fight for others. I fight for me. I'm not a doer. I'm not gonna build somebody else's company and then take shares so my son can. All that. No, listen. What I'm saying.
But what about taking the money?
You come to work every
took the money
day.
from Def Jam.
I ain't taking stop. Don't say anything. You speak my business and you don't know what you're talking about. I ain't take no money from Def Jam. What you
What
talking
did
about?
he take? I mean, they cut you a
No, they
check.
didn't cut me a check. We had a formula
65.
based on performance. And they calculated it and we got paid.
That's
And they
us.
don't stop. That's not us.
That's what we
No. We listen. Before we had Rockefeller. We put up our own,
66.
right? Then we sold half of it. We became partners. That means no one gave us anything. We were 50-50 partners. We built something. and sold it.
67.
That doesn't mean you work for someone. They let you believe that. So then what happened was, based on a formula. You know what a formula is? It was profit times a certain number. So if you make this much profit times 7, that's how much the number is. Based on
68.
that formula, they bought the rest. That's it. That's not nobody giving me money. I never worked for them. I put up way more money than Def Jam put up. Me, Biggs, and Jay put way more money up into Def Jam. Rather into Rockefeller than Def Jam. What did you collect our money?
69.
How do you think Def Jam? First of all, when we were with Def Jam, they were bought by Universal. How you gonna call Def? How you gonna think for someone that's bought by someone to be someone's boss? That's my point. You have to understand what you're doing in business because you gotta do what's best for your kids. What's best for your kids is to put your money into something. The stress, go through all of it. So when your child becomes a man, he doesn't have to work for nobody. You can just pass it to him.
Now you talking about.
So if you're gonna work 20 years in a business or 15 years in a business every day over and over again, and your son can't work here whenever he feels like
72.
you're clowning him. But that's me. I'm not saying you. If you own it, wait a second. Time out. That's stupid. You should be time out. No. You're wrong.
I like the check.
Wait, time out. You're lying. Before you lose your control, just stay focused. So listen to me. So why don't you listen? Who can work? Would you ever enjoy being a slave?
73.
I don't think this is slavery, man.
Do you have to come to work today? Do you have a choice? Do you have to ask somebody when you have to? Yes, you do. Or you're fired. Can somebody tell you you're fired? Can somebody tell you you're fired? Yes or no?
74.
Can another man say you're fired?
Absolutely.
No one can tell me that. That's what I think priceless is. I don't care. You enjoy having a man there, but you fired.
But you
Okay, let me ask you a question. So you're being selfish. Do you think your son enjoys you calling somebody else a
75.
boss? Don't you think your son son would rather wake up with you and you could pick him up from school instead of having to do a 9 to 5? Don't you think? Yeah, all right, but don't you have to wake up at 4 in the morning? Don't you think your son would love if his name was up there, Dash, or whatever your last name is, instead of somebody else's? My pride is in my children. Like, look what I'm doing right now. Look at my son. I taught my son never to have a boss. He's 23. He owns a restaurant. He has cookies. He has equity. He puts it there so he can pass it on to his son. If that's not what you hustling for, you're selfish. You keep saying I'm worried about my kids. You worried about you.
My kids are good.
How they good? Your kids aren't gonna be kids. They kids they're not supposed to work. I'm saying when they win, you're supposed to pass them something. You working for another
So it's an iconic interview, man.
See, to me, that's what I'm talking.
Woke them boys up.
I feel like I'm in Def Jam boardroom. This is not backstage. Everybody cool out for a second. What day?
I think it was 78.
What's wrong with taking the money from here and investing it in?
Forgive me if I lost count.
Everybody eat a cookie. Cool out for a second.
I'm not mad, but the mentality is this, it's frustrating. Because
Tell
you're
me
on
now.
radio and this message is crazy. You're saying because you enjoy music or being a DJ, you enjoy having a boss. If you enjoy being a DJ, just why don't you own your own radio station and you DJ for your own radio station so your son can just get on.
Hey, you don't have to be
That's what I'm saying.
a movie star
There's no steps to it because I do it. See, you enjoy the safety
or
and
a
security of the
musician to sell your soul.
There's no pride in it.
Us regular
My
workers,
son takes pride. My kids take pride in the fact that
we have to go to work 8, 10, 12 hours, whatever. We selling our soul because we could be nourishing our soul those 8, 10, 12 hours. But instead, we slaving for crumbs to pay these fake ass bills.
I think because people on the radio tell people
Everybody might have a different perspective.
that they can have more. And
I'm not saying that is wrong.
consumer relationship.
I sell my soul for like 8, 10 hours a day.
When I make a movie,
But not for long. Not for long, baby.
I asked if I could quit in. I didn't do it. I had to ask if I could quit. I had to ask. if I could
81.
quit camera.
Get paid for.
I don't have to ask. There's pride in it. It's just a pride you should have in ownership. If
So
you're
how
not
do you use
here
that platform? How do you use your platform?
82.
putting your own money up and investing in yourself, that's it, you flip. And getting a good woman. It's not first thing to do. Stop worrying about other people's pockets. And other people
83.
And 9 to 5s aren't good because you looking looking for weekend. But when you can do something that's for yourself and your family, it never feels
84.
good. I don't fulfill my last name. The Dash name, but listen, my grandmother,
85.
he looked at me and he knew that Dash was always going to be there and he was opportunities, either for me, my son, or my son's. It's a mentality. I want to have generations. Whatever your kids on the strong, whatever your kids on the strong.
86.
Then
14 more.
But that's the reason why we set up the platform so they don't have to be in it.
But you know what else is interesting today?
how can a man say he has a voice in the crowd?
Let's hear what Brandon Book has to say. Hold on, what does he say now? He wants to hear something.
Different mentality.
I want to say something real quick. I think with that, like, you know, you say you should never worry about a man's pockets, but I vividly remember you clowning people for being broke.
No, I never found something being broke. I'm
88.
not spending money.
You clown people for that.
I know. You never heard me say it. All the time. Tell me a joke you heard where I said you broke.
I've been in the office before.
Tell me,
You make
recite
fun
one.
of sneakers,
Right,
and
sneakers.
their clothes and say,
Yo, you know how many rich people buy wax sneakers? I just cut Kevin Hart up because he wore Uggs.
89.
That's what I'm telling you. It's not about money. You can't buy taste.
No, you can't.
All right, so I snap on people who have a bad taste. It's not about money. So your approach is different. Your perspective. You see things through a different
90.
What was the popping tags thing when we started?
Because I used to pop tags. And you know what happened was every time I went to the gym, you know, I bought new clothes and I changed in the gym. So every time I finished, it would be a pile of tag. So I'd be like, look, y'all popping tag. That's all. What's about? Why are you offended?
I don't know.
Why where's the snap? No, wait, no. It's about we have a different
91.
You like a boss, I don't.
It's not matter about having a boss.
Yes, it is. In my matter, it doesn't matter to you. And me, it does.
Because I have enough.
I don't. Investment. You
92.
don't own nothing. You don't own nothing. Investment. You sound smart to somebody dumb. You know what I'm saying? You have a boss. You have a boss. Do me a favor though. In the midst of this conversation, don't tell me I sound stupid because now you disrespect me.
No, you telling me I sound stupid.
Okay, did I say you stupid? If I did, I'm sorry. But did I say you sound stupid?
Yes.
Sorry.
So what you say, bro?
All I said, well, I wanted to say was
Sure.
that since, because I've heard somebody mention social media but since the emergence of a lot of the direct to consumer platforms,
94.
it's sort of we
Cut out the
see
middleman.
a lot of entrepreneurial people out there, a lot of businesses, you know what I mean? Starting
95.
ground level. We're seeing more and more people.
5 move. 5 move.
So gossiping is a different thing.
Could you have gotten to that the point?
How do you
96.
feel, that's the question. How do you feel about the fact that you sell gossip? Like you sell gossip, you're a man. How do men sell gossip? That's for women.
Every
Y'all
don't
talk
gossip,
about,
every
y'all
don't
talk
gossip.
about what other people say.
97.
Every day y'all talking about what you heard.
Woo.
That's gossip. Yeah, that's women do that, man. That's
What?
what women do. I don't listen to your show. I don't want to hear about gossip. I be asleep. I'm a boss. I wake up when I want. I don't be up that early.
I mean, I think there's a
I can't hold
variety
that
of
late.
there's a
98.
variety of things that we talk about.
Yeah,
You talk about what you told to talk
Some more.
about. You got a boss.
No, we have to come up with our own
You
stuff.
get told what to do.
Now.
No, we definitely don't.
Your boss tells you what to do. If I'm a boss, I tell you what to do.
99.
Your boss, that you learn.
No, you know what?
What's your boss name? What's your boss name?
Which one? We got
Oh my God! You proud to say which one?
Yeah, yo,
100.
Woo! It's not your
Woo,
fault.
woo.
Own it.
Adopt that all costs, baby. Hey, shout out to Burger King. I got that style of burpees
No one ever
from him.
Your boss said that?
Oh man, that's the most comfortable style for me. But I do different variations. But yeah, 102 pumps. Let's get it. Let's evolve, elevate. Let's go, baby.